It was a friend of mine who just said to me one day, "I've signed up for ballroom dancing lessons. Do you want to come?" I said, "Definitely." And the two of us, off we went. No partners, just on our own, beginners classes, and I completely fell in love with it. And that same friend actually is the person that finally inspired me to do my degree course. I am studying Worlds of English. The academic texts that I use all form a complete part of the course. They're written as textbooks that are specifically for that course. I think to get the most out of reading the academic texts, you've got to give it proper time and proper consideration. I always plan to do around about 2 hours a day. Reading and note-taking. First of all, I'm looking to get the gist of the subject and understand it a little bit deeper, and then I'll read it more thoroughly with an eye to answering a question, a particular assignment question. When I'm choosing the bits that I really need to focus on, my main tool is to keep referring back to the question that I'm answering. If you're trying to sort out which bits of the text are going to be most relevant, just make best use of all the contents pages, the chapter headings, the indexes. Always reading through the summaries, the conclusions and the introductions of each section actually gives you a good overview, and you can pick out the bits that are going to fit in well. And also using the contents, there's quite detailed, the chapter headings, they give you a good indication of what's going to be there as well. Typical day for me is my morning ritual. I get up and sit down and read the paper cover to cover and do the puzzles. After that, I do like to go for a walk. That is one of my rituals, and I usually take about an hour. I've got 3 or 4 good sort of 4-mile routes around the local town, which takes me through the parks. Then I come back, do all my household chores, bit of cooking, bit of gardening. My partner's out most of the morning playing golf. He comes home at lunchtime. As part of my in-depth reading, I note the key terms and then make sure I bring them into the assignment. Sometimes the specialist vocabulary can be a bit trying. Actually, the glossaries in the back of the books come in very handy for that. What I most like about the academic texts is that they can introduce new ideas to you, open your eyes to all sorts of subjects, but there's always a bit of proof behind it. My top tips for learning would be try not to miss anything out, and don't just read the bits that you think will answer the question. The thing that I enjoy most about the academic studying is that it broadens the mind. Next big dancing event will be an exam, which is an Argentine tango, and that will be the 9th exam that we've taken in that particular form of dancing. My dance partner and I like to take the dancing exams. It's by no means compulsory. For me, they're just more of a marker. Put all that work in and you have achieved a level. They're quite significant for me. Go the distance.